Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and the warning, issue number 1. Okay, I don't know what to make out of this comic book. Let's start talking about who actually made the comic book so I can get into it. So this is called The Warning, issue number 1. Edward LaRocque, I think is how you pronounce his name. He is the creator, writer, and artist. Brad Simpson is on colors. James Reed is on letters. Donald Hodges is the editor. Okay, so this is from Image Comics. So there's going to be a whole lot of free licensing on this, whatever, so that, Edward LaRocque can actually kick all the butt that he wants to, kick with this issue. He can actually tell the story that he wants to tell. And you could tell he was allowed a lot of free reign on this. You know what I'm saying? From the solicits, it seems as though this is a story about an alien invasion. It was very hard to understand any of that by this issue. I had to read the solicits for it. The solicits, which were not actually in the book, mind you. So there's this team of elite people who get together, and all these things are happening where they're deploying. Basically, the whole thing is about them figuring out what's going on and being kind of recruited, or you get a little bit of their backstory, and then they all going to show up and they're all going to deploy against this alien planetary threat, apparently. The trick is that the comic book keeps on going back and back and back in time, and then all of a sudden forward in time again. And each time that it does that it takes a time trip, it flashes their symbol on there to really ingrain it in your head. This is one of those comics I can't say if I liked it or disliked it or not. You know what I'm saying? What I can say is that without an issue 2, I do not know what I read in this issue. That's not a bad thing, mind you, unless issue 2 sucks. All right? If issue 2 bombs, obviously the whole thing is like there might as well not be an issue 3. I won't be reading it. All right? But if issue 2 really, it doesn't even have to really, if issue 2 explains a lot, this could all of a sudden turn out to be something pretty cool, Again, this is individual creator owned, so I like the idea of that. Just there's a free thinker who's just making his own comic book, and bang, no apologies, nothing. And I love that. But this is also a book where it is entirely dependent on what happens in the next issue. This is almost like this should have just been a taste. This was a taste. It's like this should have been a preview issue or issue 0 or, God forbid, even a free comic book day issue. Just something to get you excited. You know what I'm saying? Because the issue 1 did nothing for me except say, I kind of want to know what's happening next. So I'm hoping that I don't miss issue 2 when it comes out. I'm hoping that I do actually see the copy in the comic book store so I can check it out. And again, I'll probably be buying it digitally anyway, unless I really like it, unless it's something where it's like, oh my God, ground floor, I'm going to get this while it's cover price. Say, who knows? It could be like that. It really could. All new characters, all new ideas, all new everything. So I'm excited about the next. That's what I'm going to say. I didn't like this issue, didn't hate it, but I am excited for the next issue. Does that explain it? I hope so. Anyway, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.